Good evening, good people. How's everyone doing? Trust that everyone is doing well. I'm Chris. Thanks for tuning in, right? We are continuing our series talking about the Roth IRA series and building on from the 401k series because I believe the Roth combined with your 401k is a 1-2 knockout punch, in my opinion, right? So, anyway, I've had dinner. My belly is full, so bear with me, and we're gonna try to get to it, right? Okay. I'm doing this because hey, I think we all deserve a good retirement, regardless of how many years we worked and put in time on our jobs. But we got to put some thought into what it is we're doing. Hopefully, you're giving yourself a time window. Hopefully, you're getting busy 5, 10 years before retirement to go ahead and tie up, be able to take advantage of the knowledge. If you're under 50, right, then you have, if you're at 50-year mark, then you got a good 10 years to put in. If you're below 50, if you're in that 40 to 50, that's an even better stage. You still have 2 decades to go, right? And if you're in your 30s, man, if you're in your 20s, man, but regardless of how old you are, there is still time to set yourself up for better positioning. And then you can pass that knowledge on to your kids, your grandkids, your friends, or whosoever else that need the knowledge, right? So let me get to it. I'm not trying to talk your head off. I'm trying to enjoy the rest of my evening as well, right? So here we go. When people hear about the Roth IRA, one thing often causes hesitation: the 5-year rule. It sounds complicated. It sounds it sounds restrictive. But once you understand it, the fear usually disappears. And I can understand the fear, when I first heard about the 5-year rule, first thing crossed my mind was, I sure hope I don't need this money before 5 years. Since then, I've learned and grown so much, Anyway, let's stay on point, Christopher. The 5-year rule simply means this: the clock starts when you first open your fund, when you first open and fund your Roth, right? Once that clock reaches 5 years and you meet age requirements, qualified withdrawals can be tax free. Okay, so the 5-year rule, if once you hit that 59 and a half and 5 years, you can take money out tax free. Okay, now prior to that, you still have the 5-year rule, but if you don't have the 59 and a half, then you could tap into the money that you have put in the account prior to that, right? Excuse me. You can't tap into the money that have grown, to the interest that's grown from the money you put in. You can't tap into that without penalties. So it's about understanding and knowing how to manage your tools, what you have at your disposal. Hopefully, now that you're getting into your Roth, you're learning how to learning how to make better and better decisions with your money. You're learning how to have a budget. You have pretty good cash flow. You have pretty good credit. So you don't necessarily need to tap into that money because you have other money at your disposal. You have your weekly income. You start aggressively attacking your debt, so you don't have as much money going out. So as these situations come more into view, it makes handling your finances a whole lot easier because you have more at your disposal. That Roth fund, you don't even have to worry about it because you're in better position with everything that is coming into your hands. I got off course, but I felt a need to share that. I felt a burden to share that. So, okay. Whew. We covered that. This rule, this rule isn't meant to punish you. It's meant to encourage long-term planning, not short-term thinking. And that's what I was trying to get to. As you learn and grow your financial knowledge, you get better on top of your finances. The better you are on top of your finances, those problems you used to have in the past, they no longer exist anymore in your world because your thinking has elevated. The way you handle your money has elevated. It makes it very easy to do the things you need to do in life because you're learning how to value your needs over your wants. You're learning how to value making sure you're putting away a nest egg. And as you do these things, it makes your day-to-day life just become more easier. The game of life begins to slow down and come to you versus you chasing behind the game of life, versus you chasing time on the job, versus you chasing $1 here and $1 there. You learn how to squeeze $1 and turn $1 into $10. It changes your whole outlook on life, at least in my opinion. So, clarity for those starting late. Here's the part many people overlook. Starting later is still valuable. Opening a Roth today starts the clock. Even if you don't plan to use it immediately, you don't want to have to plan to use it immediately. It's your future income. It's what you want it to be. Time begins working once you begin. So, the Roth isn't about urgency, it's about positioning. Having tax-free income available later gives you flexibility in life, and it gives you, and flexibility reduces pressure. It's the right time for pressure, and it's the right time to reduce your pressure, right? I'm gonna leave that alone. If you're grown and you're married, hey, anyway, moving forward, I know how to enjoy life. I believe wisdom looks ahead calmly. You don't rush it, you don't fear it. In my closing, next we'll talk about how the Roth IRA and the 401k actually work together in retirement. Not competing against one another, but coordinating with one another. Making your life better, making your life easier, making your life wiser, giving you back some more of that peace, right? So with that being said, if I've said something to help you, if I've said something to encourage you in this retirement journey, please hit that like, right? Please hit that subscribe and share it with someone who could use it. And let me say, my views are really going up. I'm sharing something that can help you, and my views are going up, but you guys are being stingy with that like. I don't know what it is, whenever I scroll through Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, I see people stuff, whether I like it or not. I just hit the like because I'm only one. I'm only one little like. What is that really going to do to make or break them? What is your one like going to really do to make or break me? But it encourages me to keep on bringing more and more to you as I see you hitting that like button. I'm not going to stop. I think the information is needed, and I want to help somebody because this is 2026. So this is my 6th year of my real financial journey. Of course, I've been in it all my life, but I really got serious about it in 2020. And where I've gone from, what I've amassed from 2020 to now is amazing to me. I know a lot of it is the favor of God on my life because I'm in a relationship with Him. The rest was getting busy learning, applying the principle, and reaping the rewards. So I felt like I had a compound effect on top of the compound interest, right, from investing, on top of the 1-2 punch. Things go better with Christ. When you're in a relationship with Him, things go better. So my financial journey has been a very outstanding and exciting journey for me. And I'm just trying to share the knowledge and share the experience with someone else. It could be the same for you too, right? Just get busy learning, get busy growing. and apply the knowledge that you learn, things will work out. Pray and ask God blessing over it, and everything will be just fine. Okay, I'm 10 minutes in, didn't plan to go that long, and I need to close out my night. So you guys take care and be blessed continually, my friend.